All right, we're at Kramer Junction where Highway 58 and Highway 395 cross. Getting ready to go.
That valley, baby.
We're right here at Whitney Portal Road. It's closed, so this is where we're starting, I guess. We can't make it to Whitney. You can see Whitney way up there, but we got to hike all the way across the valley. We're gonna get as far across the valley as we can, and then we're going over that mountain range probably tomorrow and the next day. So we're bailing. Yeah, this is it. This is the start right here. Alright, just made it to the Owens River. We're gonna look for a camp now. Alright, here's our camp for tonight, Owens River. But we're camped up on this bluff because there's full of cow shit down there. And this is why we are up here. Start our first major ascent up the Inyo mountain range here. 4,000 or 5,000 foot ascent today, so see how it goes. We are almost all the way across Owens Valley now. Alright, made it to the mouth of Long John Canyon. Starting to head up now, here we go. Alright, well, Kyle had to bail out, so Chris is gonna walk him down to Lone Pine So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Kyle's not feeling good. He's heading back down.
You know, better safe than sorry. I know one thing, that kid was not looking good.
Right.
And, you know, no hike, no adventure is worth risking your life. That being said, he wasn't prepared.
And like we say, bro, this is called Death Valley, not Alive Valley.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, I mean, yeah, he's a young man, and I think this is one of those life lessons in trekking. You know, he wasn't prepared at all.
He was in the sun all day yesterday, sunstroke.
Dude, he had blisters on his shoulders.
Yeah, he's already got blisters on his shoulders just from hiking one day yesterday. So
Yeah.
it's probably definitely sunstroke. So.
I want to say one thing. It probably won't make the cut, but the cool thing is about this whole thing is watching his cousin Squeaks just blew his entire trek and adventure because he's a good family member to make sure that Kyle gets back down to Lone Pine safely. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people would have said, "Dude, you're on your own."
Yep.
So,
yeah, Chris, that's pretty
awesome.
cool, Chris.
Yeah, Chris is I mean, doesn't get any better than that.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, bro. Me and you. Let's hit it.
Let's do it.
These mist-covered mountains are home now for me.
I'm really bummed for Kyle. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he is, you know, but I'm really, really bummed about, you know, my best friend, you know, he's not here with me. Losing Chris, that really put a damper on the mood earlier, but, you know, you just got to keep pressing on. And
Someday you'll return to your valleys and your farms, and you'll no longer burn to be brothers in arms.
hiking up Long John Canyon is not easy. Hopefully we hit this spring up here. Well, I think we made it to the spring because there's the big tree that we were told about. We're starting to climb out of Long John Canyon. Here we go.
Through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire, I've witnessed your suffering as the battle reached high.
4 went down to 2 today on the second day. And after that, me and Will did some really hard climbing today. All in all, it was around 4,000 foot climb today.
Man, you know what? We just earned this view.
You did not desert me, my brother.
Earlier today is just really on my mind. See behind me, we were down there on the valley floor down there this morning. That's where we started.
Now the sun's gone to hell, the moon's riding high.
I mean, check this out. This is our camp. There's Will's home for the night. There's my home for the night. And then right off this ledge, look at this. For the view of the whole eastern Sierras, I mean, we could see all the way from Olancha, basically, and all the way up to the mountains that are above Bishop and the whole Owens Valley from right here, so. Woo! That right there is what we do. This view is so worth it. This is a pretty awesome campsite. We got up to this camp and like I said, the skies were just opening up for us. The whole eastern Sierras were just lighting up and the sunset was really awesome. So Kyle, I hope you're okay, bro. And Chris, I wish you were here, man. Miss both of you guys. Wish you both could have been here. But unfortunately, that's why they call this Death Valley, man, I guess. So we got another 1,500 feet to climb, and then we'll be pretty much hiking along the crest for about 5-7 miles over to Cerro Gordo ghost town, and then it's all down from there for the next couple days into the Panamint Valley. So, but we're gonna have views like crazy today along this ridge, so stay tuned for the views. There it is! We're almost to the top! Yeah! Woo!
As soon as you are able, woman, I am willing to make the break that we are on the brink of. I knew it had to happen, felt the tables turning, gotten me through my darkest hour. I heard the thunder clapping, felt the desert burn.
This is so cool hiking today, and these pinyons. It's really awesome change from yesterday desert hiking.
So if you're tired of the same old story, oh, turn some pages. I'll be here when you are ready to roll with the changes.
The Saline Valley Salt Tramp came over from the Saline Valley and went all the way over the Inyo mountain range to Owens Valley. Anybody want to go for a ride? I gotta throw a shout out to Matthew. He told me about this little trail that cuts off from the road. It's a 1,000-foot loss and then another 1,000-foot gain if you were to follow the road. But this trail breaks off from the road and it goes pretty much straight across to Cerro Gordo. Matthew, bro, thanks for the little tip.
Yesterday I had a whole bunch of hot for you. Today I got a whole bunch of cold and wind.
Kind of getting mad, man. The wind was just blowing us to death, and we were post-holing past the tops of our boots, which means the snow goes down inside. Get your feet and socks all wet.
Post-holing, the wind was blowing at least 30 miles an hour. Feel like you're getting frostbite on your nose. We probably are.
Ah! It was pretty hot yesterday. Now we're freezing. The wind is at a 30-degree wind chill. We're walking in snow. The wind's gusting up to 50 miles an hour. We've been walking through snow since this morning. We're both sick and tired of it. We're running low out of water. We're on to plan B now. The pipes at Mexican Spring were all frozen. Ah! And man, I am tired already too. And this day's not over. It's really getting old. Me and Will are getting tired of the snow shit, so. What a rough day. The views all day were some of the best you can get, but it was some of the hardest hiking I've ever done.
You'd be a fool to do it. We saw no other footprints in the snow.
Did we earn this day?
Yeah, no, we earned it, man. This was a very hard day of trekking, no doubt.
.35 and we're hiking in the dark, as you can see, and we just made it to Cerro Gordo. You can see the caretaker's light down there. Hopefully he'll have some water for us because we are out of water.
Look us up.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm John.
Hey, John.
That's Will. So yeah, Barry at Cerro Gordo Ghost Town just gave us some much needed water to get us through the night. Alright, so Barry's gonna take us down to his brother-in-law Robert. I guess he is the main caretaker here at Cerro Gordo, and hopefully Robert will let us stay here tonight somewhere.
Hey.
How you doing, Robert?
How you doing?
We're hiking from Mount Whitney to Badwater Death Valley.
Okay.
And
Yeah, someone told me about that.
Yeah,
Right.
Jennifer, probably. Probably talk to Jennifer.
Somebody called me and talked to me.
Right. So Barry was kind enough to give us some water because we were actually planning on camping at Mexican Spring tonight, but it's frozen.
Yes. it
So we came down here and he was nice enough to give us some water, and we were just wondering if we can find some flat around here and pitch our tents for the night.
is. A little too cold to pitch a tent. We have a bunkhouse. If you don't leave too early, I can show you inside the hotel and stuff. But
Right? Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
After last night, that's going to be nice, Barry.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you,
And,
Robert.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
Excellent, man.
Awesome.
Dude, this is what I'm talking
You know how many miners probably stayed in here at one time back in the day, bro?
about. Well, you know what? Let's detack, and then I'll go back there and flip the breaker on.
Alright. Yeah, we get to sleep right here in the bunkhouse in the old ghost town of Cerro Gordo. Just Barry and Robert are so cool to let us do this. We don't have to pitch our tents tonight. Plus, it's colder than crap out. Probably going to be in the 20s. Eat dinner at a table. So,
With the napkin, I have a napkin
with
here.
napkins, look at that. And, you know, the thing, man, we were having just bad luck, you know. Kyle, you know, his whole thing, and then Chris having to bail out, and then, you know, not making it to Mexican Spring, not having the water, and, you know, not hearing word from Chris. Finally, we did hear word from Chris, and he did make it home. He's not going to be rejoining us, so, which kind of sucks. I really miss having my best friend here with us.
Yeah, we miss Chris.
We really miss Chris, man.
Really
And I wish
bummed.
you could have been here to experience today with us. A lot of old artifacts we walked by, and now we get to spend the night in this bunkhouse here. But, you know, finally we got some good luck. Barry and Robert here in the town hooked us up with water and a place to sleep. So, awesome. What do you think, bro? Yep, that's where Will slept, right there in the kitchen.
Yeah, and less crabs over here in the kitchen, man.
Less crab. More roaches, less crabs.
That's right.
I slept right here in the dining room. Robert's gonna give us a tour of the museum right now.
This is the galena ore. This
Right.
is what made Cerro Gordo famous. They found a 40-foot wide vein of this, 100 feet long.
And what kind of ore is
This
that?
is a lead silver.
Got
Lead silver. It's only 1/4% silver. That's all. But they cast them into these 50-pound ingots
Right.
all day long, 500 a day.
How many miles of tunnel? I'm looking at the tailing piles up there, and they're huge.
There's over 37 miles of underground mine below it.
Wow. 7 saloons.
Wow.
3 assay offices, 3 blacksmith shops, a butcher
Right.
shop, barber shop, a land office, an attorney, and a doctor. There were over 200 buildings in the town itself at one time.
Right.
The nearest law was independence, not even Lone Pine.
Were there a lot of killings? Was it like most towns out there
This
in
was
the
worse
west?
than Bodie at one time. There was so much shooting going on up here, the miners were lining their bunks with sandbags. One newspaper article said you need to celebrate at Cerro Gordo. There hadn't been a murder in 9 days.
I mean, there's just so much archaeological stuff just coming out of the ground. It's
We
awesome.
found thousands of bottles in the town over the years.
Yeah, I bet.
With over 2,000 people living here, and starting in 1865, basically, there was a lot of traffic. The main hotel is still standing. It's 1871, but the main hotel was not a sleeper. It was a 24-hour restaurant. The
Right.
stove that's in the kitchen is so big, it took an hour and a half to warm it up. So they would advertise on the stage line, you can get a hot meal at the American Hotel.
Well, hey, Robert.
Yep.
Thanks a lot for the tour and all
Thank you very much.
all the insight, and thank Barry for us. All right, we're leaving the bunkhouse. It was pretty cool night staying here, huh? What do you think, bro?
Yeah, it was. It was great. He's
That was-
great. Barry and Robert, especially the caretaker here, couldn't have met a nicer guy. And you know, I feel like we got the VIP tour today.
We did.
I mean,
We definitely did.
we heard a lot of just really interesting history about apparently one of the most dangerous towns in the entire West here at one time in terms of killing.
Right.
I mean, so when we were talking about that last night, and in fact, we were joking about a ghost. He said there is a ghost that he has personally witnessed
Yep.
in the bunkhouse here.
So
Yeah, there you go.
awesome, man. Cool.
So that's what that was, grabbing my ass last night.
No, that was me.
We're out of the snow. No more
No more snow. Woo! No more snow.
for a couple of days.
Yeah, for a couple days. What an amazing difference from yesterday in 25-degree wind chills walking through snow all day, and now 24 hours later it's about 74, 75 degrees. We're in shorts, hot day, no wind, dry desert.
Yeah.
All in one day, you know. That's what the H2L does for you. All right, we just made it to the intersection where our water cache is. Here's my tire tracks right there from last Monday. This is exactly where I parked and stopped, right there when we dropped off the water cache. All right, we're out here doing our first water drop for the H2L, which is also known as the highest to lowest trail. Highest point being Mount Whitney, lowest being Death Valley. 130-mile trek. We're gonna start in a couple days on March 5th.
Don't drink out of the water container that is yellow, Chris.
Frickin' made it, man.
Yep. No, looks good.
Water. Let's go get some.
Yeah, let's go.
We have 10 gallons waiting for us. Let's go wash and drink and celebrate. Doing laundry right now, washing the feet. It is cold. That sun dipped down. And let me tell you, it's really cold, but gotta do it. This is, we got 10 gallons to spare here. Today's laundry day, and stuff's gotta dry by tomorrow morning so we can wear it. But I'm washing everything that I can, so. Got my little makeshift sink here, 2.5 gallon, and just washing away. Oh, did I mention it's cold? Yeah, it's cold.
Miles out of the way. Right.
All right, everybody, this is Matthew Pless right here.
Good to see you, Jim.
Shake your hand, man. How you doing?
Cookies.
Oh, God.
This is
Thank you. Oh,
this
yeah.
is the man right here that initially told me about this trail, and he's giving me cookies right now. I love you.
Butter
You want
cookies.
it?
Swedish butter cookies. No, that's the
And he's also the guy that turned us on to that shortcut that we took yesterday.
pipeline route.
Yeah.
The pipeline route. Oh man,
Oh, that was
feet
so
of pipe.
saved us.
there.
So here's the man we were talking about yesterday. We gave you a shout out as we were going across. Just from one extreme to the next, though. I mean, yesterday, questioning why I'm even doing this, being in, 50-mile-an-hour gusts at a wind chill of, 25, 30 degrees, and post-holing all day in the snow, and today down in the desert in shorts and sweating, just going from one extreme to the next on this trail. It's crazy. And then to top it all off, tonight, Matthew, the guy that told me about this trail initially, just meets us out here in the middle of nowhere. He's the guy that gave me all the tips that were really much needed to complete this trip, and me and Will are using a lot of his tips to get through this trek. So what an amazing trek so far, though. Just so many variables emotionally and physically all the way around. Crazy trek. That's all I gotta say. All right, morning of day 5. Morning of day 5. Shut up! Morning of day 5. Morning of day 5. Today is the day we enter into Death Valley National Park. And yeah, it's gonna be an exciting day of walking across the desert. You ready to do this, brother?
Man, I'm ready to do it. We're going to be trekking across parched lands. We're going to come into a beautiful green oasis. Woo!
We just entered Death Valley, and there's our first sight of Telescope Peak, and that is 2.5 days away. Entering Lee Flat right now on our long walk down Saline Valley Road to Highway 190.
I'm driving all night, I end up in a single place. My gypsy road can't take me home. I drive all night just to see the light. My gypsy road can't take me home. I keep on pushing everything around.
There's the intersection of 190 and Saline Valley Road. 3 or 4 miles, that's how far we are still. We've finally made it to the highway, and I can honestly say that I underestimated this trail, because this last 12-13 miles that we did when we started from camp this morning down this flat road rivals the day we went over Mirror Pass on the JMT last year. If you see my JMT video, that was the hardest hiking day I ever had, and this day rivals it. Even though we've been on flat road all day, the gravel in the road and the rocks just work your feet.
I'm driving all night just to keep the wagon around. My gypsy road can't take me home. I drive all
We just crossed Highway 190. We are done with road walking. We are now totally off trail, and it feels good on the feet. Just different terrain other than just hard packed road. Feels like we're walking on sand. It's off. My feet are loving me again.
gotta get on the road. Woo! One time, my gypsy road can't take me home. My gypsy road
First sight of Panamint Valley right there. Yeah, now we're walking over lava rock.
Yeah, look, it's here, man. Ouch! 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 My 15-mile feet.
Look at the size of these lava rocks. It's a talus field of lava rock. It's pretty badass. This is what we've been walking on for the past 2 hours, 3 miles worth. It is now 6:40 and we started at 9 o'clock this morning, so we're going on 10 hours of hiking. And we've probably had less than an hour worth of breaks all day, and it's just been hard trekking. All right, we're gonna camp right here. We're calling it. It's almost dark. We're about 2, maybe 2.5 miles from China Garden Spring, but it's just, this hands down is the toughest hiking day I've ever had in my life, ever. And we just can't go on anymore. We're done. Our feet are just done. Bruised, ankles hurt, legs hurt. We'll see what happens tomorrow. It's just ups and downs all day today, emotionally and physically, just ups and downs. Crazy. I can't believe this trail is insane. It's nuts.
It's insane! Insane!
We're calling it Lava Camp, and today was the toughest, hardest hiking day I've ever experienced in my life. It was definitely, if you've seen my JMT videos, it was harder than the day we went up LeConte Canyon and over Mirror Pass. That was a pretty hard day last year, but this tops it completely. Doing that 12 miles along Saline Valley Road, compacted gravel, just wears on the bottom of your feet so bad after a while. And then 4 miles over this hard lava rock. But the views were like no other. I can honestly say that. The terrain just constantly changing. We could see the peak of Whitney over the southern end of the Inyo Mountains. That was pretty cool. And then turn around and you could see all the way to Telescope Peak. So pretty good views today. But anyway, it's about 8:15 and we are both bushed, tired, out, done. Good night. Later. All right, there's our tents right there. That was camp. As you can see as I pan out, this is the vastness of where we camped last night. Time to pack up and move on. See what day 6 has in store. So let's hit it. We are dropping into the main canyon that will take us to China Garden Springs and ultimately Darwin Falls today. That's the kind of shit we got to deal with on this trail. This ain't no Sierra nice dirt trail, that's for sure, like I'm used to. This is rock climbing, cross country crap, just rugged. Anyway, almost to China Gardens, so let's hit it. See, it's moments like these that make this hard hiking worth it. Finally made it to China Garden Springs. Woo!
That's what makes us humans being. Shine on, shine on. Shine on, shine on.
This is what makes all that hard hiking worthwhile, to see stuff like this that a lot of people don't get to see. You could see the log right on the other side of that pool. That's as far as me and Will got when we were scouting this a week ago. All right, made it to Darwin Falls. Me and Will are gonna try to find a way that we're gonna come down. Yeah! Crazy shit coming down this thing, man. We are at the top of Upper Darwin Falls. But yeah, check out how high these upper falls are. Look at this. Darwin Falls Trailhead, finally made it.
Mel.
Mel, and what's your name?
I'm Jim.
Jim, and Diane, and Susan. And these awesome, kind-hearted folks are gonna give me and Will a ride to Panamint Springs Resort so we can get our patty melt.
Right? Yes.
And so yeah, we're loving life. That's extra 2 miles cut off the trek right now, so here we go. Patty melt, here we come. Thanks, guys. Saturated fat is lovely after 6 days without it. Look at that. All right, so we're leaving Panamint Springs Resort Restaurant, and they're gonna save us some more miles here. So we're jumping in one more time. It's basically road walking. We'd just be walking down Highway 190 to Trona Road, and it's all asphalt walking anyway, so.
Nice meeting you. Thank you again.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Enjoy the rest of your trip, you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks to these awesome folks for cutting some miles off of our feet. It just would have been road walking anyway, so it's not really no big deal. So here we go. All right, there she is, Telescope Peak. And this is our view from camp right here in Panamint Valley. Those highest peaks you see are the peaks that are right around Cerro Gordo Ghost Town. That's the Inyo mountain range that we crossed 3 days ago. And then you can see the headlights on 190 over there. That's where Panamint Springs Resort is. Just the views are tremendous out here, just forever. Another long day starting, brother.
It's gonna be a long day. Real long day. Really long day. Longer day. Very long day. Super long day. Mega long day, folks. We're out here in the freaking, this is a wasteland. What compelled us to do this? It's crazy. Just crazy.
I want to go home to me, Ma.
I'm starting to go crazy, 7th day. But anyway, we're leaving Camp 6, like I said, out of Panamint Valley. Starting to head for the mountains again. Last mountain range to go over. From day to day, the adventures just change dramatically. Now we're in the middle of the desert and there's fighter jets and C-130s buzzing us, just hauling ass through the valley floor.
Letter under tension, begging you to touch and go. Highway to the danger zone. Riding to the danger zone. Heading into twilight, spreading out her wings tonight. She got you jumping off the deck, shoving into overdrive. Highway to the danger zone. Gonna take it right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Right into the danger zone.
Just crazy, man. This trail is uncomparable to any.
It just got windy. Woo! How in the heck did that thing get up here, bro?
I think we can make it run, man. What do you think? You want to go?
Right.
Let's take it as far up Tuber as we can. Let's get in and go.
55! One foot on the brake and one on the gas. Where there's too much traffic, I can't pass, no.
We're now at the mouth of Tuber Canyon. Time to climb.
Black and white, come and touch my groove again. Gonna write me up for 125. Post my face for the dead or alive. Take my license and all that jive. Tonight, can't drive.
So here's the second spring, and there's mountain lion dens down there. So it's kind of spooky right here. There's like a whole spine and rib cage down there, and I found that skull, and there's another horn, different horn down there. We think the mountain lion just chills right here, waits for these goats to come down and drink, and then just nails them. But crazy, man. It's kind of spooky, so we're moving on. We're getting on out of here.
55!
Tell me there's not big mountain lion come eat bighorn sheep, because there's a kill right there. Big mountain lion.
Yeah, look how big those horns are.
I think Johnny got his feelings hurt last night and he was mad at me. But he said sorry last night, but he didn't give me a hug. You owe me a hug, bro.
Oh,
okay, no.
sorry,
I think
bro.
we're today, man. I mean, last night I'm just joking about that. We're so tired coming up this. And John, I hate to tell you, today's gonna be harder. When we get up there, we're looking at Badwater Base and the end of
We're
this
looking
thing.
at the finish line.
Yep.
Let's
Hey,
do
you know
this.
what? We're experts on the L2H now. We know where not to camp. Don't camp at Upper Tuber Canyon. Trust me.
Leaving Camp 7 in Tuber Canyon, which definitely was the worst camp of the trip. There wasn't really any footage last night. Took a couple pictures, but no footage of getting to camp last night. We got there right before dark. It was windy all day. It was cold as hell last night. The campsite sucked. It wasn't good. And me and Will were kind of snappy at each other last night. We were just both tired, both cold. This trail just takes a toll on you. It's unforgiving at times.
On the turning away from the pain and downtrodden, and the words they say which we don't understand. Don't accept that what's happening is just a case of others suffering, or you'll find that you're joining in the turning away. On the turning away from the pain.
We're gonna really start gaining some altitude now. So here we go.
And the words they say which we won't understand. Don't accept that what's happening is just a case of other suffering, or you'll find that you're joining in the turning away. It's a sin that somehow light is changing to shadow and casting its shroud over all we have known. Unaware how the ranks have grown, driven on by a heart of stone. We could find that we're all alone in the dream of the crowd.
Whitney is in those clouds. We started right below that 8 days ago. And this is how far we've come. The view is awesome up here. One of the best I've ever seen. All right, this is it. We made it. One last little push over the lip here and we'll be looking at the end. Badwater. There's our finish, brother. Right there. 10,283 feet below us.
No more turning away from the weak and the weary. No more turning away from the coldness inside.
360 view from lowest to highest. From this point, you can see the highest and lowest points in the continental United States.
Just to stand and stare. Is it only a dream that there'll be no more turning away?
Well, we got screwed. We went over, we kept climbing up this crest to where we had to turn down onto a ridge that was going to take us down into Hanapah Canyon and Hanapah Springs, but it was just too steep and too icy. It's doable with no snow and ice, definitely. I mean, it's steep, but it was just, it's not worth the risk of sliding to your death, so we got to call it. We got about a 3.5 mile trek back to the Telescope Peak trailhead. and we're just gonna camp there tonight. And then Will's wife's just gonna pick us up in the morning. So it's really bummer. I'm really bummed out. You know, there's really nothing I could do about it. You know, I was 50-50 on it. If Will said, yeah, let's do it, then I would have did it. But he made the final call and said no. So I'm with him on that. You know, we both have kids. He has grandkids. So it's just not worth the risk. We'll come back and do it another time when there's no ice. So hell of a trip though. The hardest hike I have ever done in my life, that's for sure. Hardest by far. Tops Grand Canyon, tops Zion, JMT, anything in the Sierras, hardest hike I've ever done. So, and then, you know, to get snuffed out at the end, that just goes to show that that's how hard this trail really is. So, anyway, what a trek. What a journey, man. And the journey ends here.
It's a sin that somehow light is changing to shadow and casting a shroud over all we have known. Unaware how the ranks have grown, driven on by a heart of stone. We could find that we're all alone in the dream of the proud. On the wings of the night, as the daylight is stirring, and the speechless unite in a silent accord. Using words you will find as strange, mesmerized as they light the flame. Feel the new winds of change on the wings of the night, on the turning away.
Right,
the
you're
portal.
being filmed by a GoPro and a squeegee stick.
Don't give my secrets away, man.